One of the most common things I get asked is, do I have arthritis in my back? Understandably, if you're experiencing pain in your lower back, you think to yourself, maybe I am developing some arthritis. Let's talk to you about what arthritis is and what you can do at home to help. So arthritis happens more often than not as a result of wear and tear. So sometimes it could be poor ergonomics, sitting at a desk in the wrong way, or it could be an imbalance of the muscles we call poor posture that can cause wear and tear in directions and locations on the spine that it shouldn't occur. Over time, and it certainly doesn't happen overnight, it gradually wears and tears until we start to see some damage taking place in the actual joints themselves, and that's where arthritis develops. So that is called osteoarthritis, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. So when the muscles around your spine, your lower back, become very tight, this happens when you spend a lot of time in one particular posture all the time, it jams the vertebra together and it creates more wear and tear on those joints than should be there. So what we need to do is we need to alleviate the tension in the muscles in that area. Massage is great, but there are other ways that you can actually do this at home to be able to alleviate the tension so that we can open up the joint so that we're not wearing and tearing every time you bend down to put your socks and shoes on. So the best way that we found to be able to do this yourself is to actually use a vacuum cupping set. Now that's something that you can use on your own. If you've got a partner, they can do it for you as well. You don't need training to use this. You can't damage yourself. We don't recommend you pumping up too high, but your body will say, yeah, that's enough. Using this with an extension tubing means you can actually place the cups on your lower back all by yourself. The cupping set is designed to draw the muscle and the superficial layer of muscle up and into the cup, and it pulls it away from the underlying muscles in that area. Muscles in your lower back layer one on top of the other. One muscle is designed to be able to bend you down, put your socks on and bring you back up again. There's another muscle that's designed to be able to tilt you off to your side, or maybe even to bend down on a oblique angle. If all of those muscles are adhered to one another, you'll find that all these strange movements start happening when you go down to put your socks and shoes on. And that's a big issue because that is where wear and tear happens, and that's the development and beginning of arthritis. So we need to make sure that we've got normal movement, independent movement of those muscles, and that's what the cup does. The cup will draw that layer of muscle away from the layer underneath to allow them to move independently of one another once again. The other benefit of this is it increases blood flow. When you've got the cup pumped up like that, those muscles separate and then heaps of blood flow goes to all of the muscles in that area, which is really good. Healthy muscles, healthy joints need plenty of blood flow, really important. Now, if you have developed arthritis and you've got that on a scan of some sort, even an x-ray can show you that as well, we have ways that we can help the body to heal from that. We need to provide two really important things. One is the building blocks that the body requires to repair, and with arthritis, that includes bone as well as the soft tissue in the area or the cartilage in the area. This is regardless of where you've got arthritis, but certainly in the lower back, even the discs can be involved as well. And then we need to increase blood flow to the area so that it can take those building blocks, push them to the location that are required, so around the joint itself, and then the body can take up those building blocks and start to repair the bone, start to repair the cartilage, and allow for a lot more freedom of movement. Now remember, this is done best when we've alleviated the tension in the muscles so those joints can open up so that we've got plenty of access for those building blocks to get to where they need to get to. So to fix the bone, we use Bone Aid Relief Cream. It's got the building blocks that are ideal for assisting with bone damage. We use the Chirofix Injury Relief Lotion to help with the soft tissue. So in the case of arthritis, it is articular cartilage. But think about it, when your muscles are tight, they need magnesium. It helps with that. Any type of damage to the disc, the Chirofix is absolutely brilliant for as well. Bursitis, tendonitis, anywhere you've got it, absolutely fantastic. So when we place the two of those in the location of your lower back, where the spine is, where the joints are, your body has it right where it needs to be able to pick up what it requires to be able to start the repair process, which is brilliant. Now, the second thing I said that you require is blood flow. So blood flow comes from a number of options. Like I said, the cupping set increases blood flow, but we can actually use the Heat-Of-8 Relief Cream to be able to increase blood flow as well. This has vasodilators in it, which basically shines a torch on your lower back and says, hey body, I need you to really create a mass increase in blood flow so that we can pick up the building blocks that we've placed down with the Bone Aid and the Chirofix, push them deep into the joint so that we can get some really good repair happening. Now, if you want to really speed up the recovery of arthritis, then we want to use another tool to be able to assist that, and we use a device called a Therapeutic Ultrasound, which massively increases the energy within the area, and that speeds up the healing process. Helps with damaged discs, it helps with issues with arthritis, tendonitis, bursitis, etc. You must use gel to use this product because it's a sound conductive. You can't actually hear the sound waves. They're beyond the realm of human hearing, and even our dogs don't get affected by it, so it's much higher than our realm goes. But those sound waves penetrate through the gel, through the skin, and under the surface of the skin. Our device is a 1 megahertz device, which is quite powerful. Gets down up to 5 centimeters in there, which means it gets right into the disc area and the facet joints, which is where arthritis occurs, and it does the job of increasing energy for faster healing. So imagine for a moment, you've relieved the tension with your cupping set so that the joints aren't jammed together and continuing to wear and tear. You've then placed the building blocks of bone aid relief and Chirofix onto the skin surface right where you need it. Then you've added the ultrasound over the top, so it takes the building blocks and actually drives them even deeper to be able to get to right where they need to be able to allow your body to have what it needs to repair the arthritic condition that has occurred in your back. We wipe off the gel, then we reapply those two creams and we add Heativate so that throughout the rest of the day you can continue to have the building blocks present and you continue to have plenty of blood flow. The ultrasound will increase blood flow as well, but of course once you stop using it, using Heativate throughout the day is a really good way to do increase the blood flow the whole time. Interestingly enough, we've had quite a few people with arthritis that have said Heativate's actually what gets them through the day. So without it, they struggle to do some of the more menial tasks like, bending down to pick up their washing basket and things like that due to discomfort. But having increased blood flow in the area means that they can actually do those tasks without discomfort, which is really, really helpful. So that is what we do. We apply all three creams at the end and then off you go into your day to be able to do what you deserve to do pain-free, which is what we like. So remember, arthritis is a condition that develops over time. It doesn't happen overnight. So we work on these with these tools and we chip away at it so that we end up being able to have a nice, comfortable life where you can do what you like without feeling that discomfort. Everybody deserves that. We believe so anyway. So this is another great way that you can address arthritis. And that's anywhere in your body, but particularly, obviously, we're talking about the lower back today. So same principle applies if you've got a knee issue, arthritis, relieve the tension in the muscles around the knee, and then you can use the creams and the ultrasound in the same way. Pretty simple, really.
Easy, and you can do it all at home. So easy to use.
Don't be told by someone, oh dear, you've got arthritis, all the best with that, there's nothing we can do. There's plenty that you can do to be able to help alleviate that. And we like to be able to do that in whatever way we possibly can. So join us, join our socials. We've got lots of videos, tips, tricks, stretches, ways that you can help heal yourself at home. Thanks for having us on your therapeutic journey.